feel like singing, sing. And let's raise a glass to Ben, because he made our lives much better by far. So let's keep swinging on a star. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Lance Ellington, Grant Teal, yours truly, Michael Feinstein, and the BBC Concert Orchestra, Larry Blank, Mr. John Mills, extraordinaire. We thank you so much for being with us. God bless and good night.
This is Radio 2.
On BBC Sounds and on your smart speaker.
Play BBC Radio 2.
BBC News at 10 o'clock. This is Nikki Cardwell. It's understood that Rishi Sunak will meet his ethics advisor tomorrow to discuss allegations that the Home Secretary broke the ministerial code after she was caught speeding. The BBC's been told that Suella Braverman asked civil servants to arrange a private speed awareness course when she was Attorney General last year. A source close to Ms Braverman denied that she broke the rules. Here's our political correspondent, Ben Wright.
What's going to happen tomorrow is that Rishi Sunak will simply talk to Sir Laurie Magnus, seek his advice on what he makes of the reports that have been around now for more than 24 hours. There's quite a lot about this that we still really don't know the details of. Her motivation, still unclear too. The assumption has to be she didn't want to be in a course with other people, either online or in person.
The Greek Prime Minister's centre-right party has claimed victory in the country's elections. The New Democracy Party of Kyriakos Mitsotakis has over 40% of the vote, with more than two-thirds of ballots counted. But it appears they'll be 5 seats short of an outright majority. President Zelensky has told world leaders that the eastern Ukrainian city of Bakhmut is not occupied by Russia. A mercenary group backed by the Kremlin had claimed control after months of intense fighting. But addressing the G7 summit in Japan, Mr Zelensky said Ukrainian troops remained in the city. Mark Santora is a New York Times reporter who's based in Kiev. He says there are 2 battles in Bakhmut.
There is the battle for the city itself. At the same time, what we've seen in the past few weeks is the battle outside of Bakhmut, where the Ukrainians, for the first time, have gone on the counterattack, and they've slowly reclaimed territory around the city itself.
A grandmother from Bath who went missing while on holiday on a Greek island has been found dead in a remote area. Susan Hart, who was 74, disappeared in Tolendos 3 weeks ago. Post-mortem examination is due to be carried out. 10 people have been taken to hospital after a double-decker bus crashed into a bridge in Glasgow. The vehicle's roof was torn off in the accident this morning. A number of people were treated at the scene. Football, and Manchester City have celebrated a 3rd consecutive Premier League win. They beat Chelsea 1-0 earlier, but secured the top spot yesterday when title contenders Arsenal lost to Nottingham Forest. City manager Pep Guardiola says his team played well all season.
It was quite extraordinary, and big congratulations for all organisation for incredible effort. Be patient for all of us, and we did it. We didn't miss, we didn't lose the games, and that's why we took this advantage to make tonight champion again.
Elsewhere, Leeds missed the chance to move out of the relegation zone, losing 3-1 at West Ham. And Brighton secured European football as they beat Southampton 3-1. BBC News, it's 3 minutes past 10.
Now, BBC Radio 2 Unwinds with Angela Griffin.
Hello there. This is Radio 2 Unwinds, a space where you can reflect and recharge. Yes, over the next 2 hours, I am going to be bringing you a restorative playlist to help you relax and set you up for whatever the next week has in store for you. Today is both World Meditation Day and International Tea Day, yes, 2 for 1, which are both completely worthy of celebrating, in my opinion. Both are incredibly calming activities, aren't they? I mean, just the act of making a cuppa can be rather mindful. I actually remember learning how to make a cup of tea at Brownies when I was younger. Little did I know that there was an actual art to it, but yes, that's one thing that the Brownies did teach me. Do you love a good cuppa? Oh, I do. I really do. I do go through phases with what kind of tea. Most of the time, though, it is Builders, just with a drop of milk. I used to take loads of sugar when I was younger. But I really love peppermint and licorice. Have you ever tried that one? Peppermint's lovely, but add a bit of licorice. It superfies it, if that's a word. Superfied tea. Anyway, enough of that. I'm wanging on. It's time for you to put the kettle on, and you can join me as we pour away the day. There is a seat right here with your name on it. And kicking things off this week with Passenger